Hello, my name is Rachel and this is my channel, The Girl with the Pilates Mat. Welcome to class. Today we're doing our 30-minute mixed ability session. It's going to be a mixture of Pilates strengthening exercises and some wonderful stretches as well, just to get you moving, feeling warm and mobile in all the joints of the body. All right, so if you're ready, let's begin. So you're going to come to the front of your mat and let's have those feet hip width apart. Let's just stand for a moment. Just think about pulling the tummy muscles in so we can feel that we are active here in the abdominals. Just bring your arms down by your side and lengthen up through the crown of the head. Take it nice and easy. Let's take a breath in. Breathing out, we're taking the chin to the chest. Think of the knees going forward, abdominals pulling in, and just gently rounding the body forward, going down towards the floor. And you're going to inhale there. Exhale, you're going to draw the abdominals in, and as you pull them in, think of tucking under as you come up through the spine. Draw the shoulders back and down. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Knees forward, tummy in. Rolling down, relaxing the head and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, slowly coming up, trying to tuck under as you do. So we're getting a little stretch through the back muscles. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest. Rounding, coming down. Inhale there. And exhale, slowly coming up. Now you're going to keep the tummy pulling in, but you're going to lift the arms up and you're going to reach back as you inhale. Now as you exhale, bring the arms forward. Imagine you're diving into a swimming pool. So we're rolling down, diving down. Once you get to the bottom, take a breath in, let the arms, shoulders, head relax, and then exhale, roll up. Again, we're going to lift the arms up. We're breathing in, we're doing a little back extension. Exhale, think of diving in slow motion forward. And down. Relax everything when you're down, and then exhale, draw the tummy muscles in and slowly come on up. One more time, lifting up, breathing in, reach up and back. Exhale, tummy muscles in, diving down, all the way down to the floor. And now you're going to stay down there, placing your hands either side of your feet. You're going to slide your right leg back. So we're going to go into a nice stretch here. You've got two options. You can stay here with your hands down. If you'd like a bit more of a challenge, you can come onto your fingertips, all right, and start to lift your spine up. More of a challenge, bring your hands onto your knee and just hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out. Pushing that back foot away, sinking down into that lovely stretch of the right hip. Good. Now, gently bring your hands back down and then your right knee down as well. Take your left arm out to the side and then we're going to lift that arm up and look up towards the ceiling. So holding it there for a nice stretch. Good. Circle that arm back and bring it onto the inside of this knee and then just gently let that knee go out. So you're coming onto the outer edge of your foot, just giving yourself a little extra hip stretch there. That's it. And come in. Well done. Lifting that back knee up, put your left hand down and just lift your bottom a little so you can draw that foot in and then take the other foot out. So same thing on the other side now. So whichever way you want to do your stretch, hands down, on your fingertips or up. Draw those shoulders down. That's it. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out. If you're upright, think of pushing the floor away with that right foot so you're not sinking down. You're really using your leg and bottom muscles there. Good. Now gently coming forward, hands down, back knee down, so that's left knee down, right arm out to the side, and now let's rotate, taking the fingertips to the ceiling, taking the eye line up to the ceiling. Good, hold it there. Well done. Circle the arm back and then bring it on the inside of that knee and then just pushing that knee out very gently, going onto the outside of the foot, feeling that stretch there in that outer hip. Good. Gently bringing it back, hands down, lift yourself up, draw the tummy in and then bring that foot in. And then we're just going to come on down, sitting onto our mat now with the feet out in front of us, knees remain bent. Okay, now holding underneath those legs, draw the shoulders back and down, sitting up nice and tall. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to breathe out, draw the abdominals in, rounding that lower back, coming back. Lift the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming up if you can without, otherwise you can place the hands back under. And then lifting up through the spine, opening out, little stretch, coming forward. And then slowly drawing yourself back. So if you need to, you can assist hands under, otherwise hands away. Deep breath in. Breathing out, coming up. As you straighten your back, open those arms out. Good. Exhale, coming back. Inhale. Exhale, draw the abdominals in first and then coming up. Good. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, coming back. That's it. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward and straightening up one more time. Inhale and exhale, coming forward, lifting up and back. Well done. Now we're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to exhale, coming all the way down to the floor. Bring your feet in towards you and coming back into your neutral position, hands down by your side. Pelvic curl. So take a breath in. Breathe out, pull the abdominals in, tilting your pelvis and lifting up off the mat. So think of tilting that pelvis up so you feel that stretch in the thighs, feel your bottom muscles working. Inhale and then exhale, coming down from the top of the spine all the way down, trying to work your way through your back until you're back on the mat. Take a breath in, breathing out to tilt, and slowly coming up. Good. Inhale. Exhale, slowly coming down. So I just want you to keep moving, but try not to rush. But always be moving in one direction or another. We're going back up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down. Now we're going to go up and stay up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lifting all the way up. Now think of pressing into your arms. So press down through those arms, press up through your bottom muscles. And now you're going to float the right knee up and take it down. Bring it up and take it down. Bring it up and take it down. Bring it up and down. Last one, up and down onto the other side. So take a moment, reset. Make sure you're not feeling it in the back. If you are, you need to be tilting that pelvis even more upwards. Then we're going to exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Bring that pelvis back up. Take a breath in and then exhale slowly, coming down through your spine. And bring your knees into your chest. All right, we can do little circles of the knees. So pull the knees towards you, take them out to the side and back. In, out and back. In, out and back. In, out and back. Let's bring those legs now into our tabletop position. Take your arms out to the side for the spine twist. So we're going to breathe in, taking your knees over to the right hand side and then breathing out to come back to center. We're going to breathe in as we go to the left and breathe out to come back to center. Inhale to your right and exhale to center. Be aware of where your feet are in space. We don't want those feet dropping down and we don't want the knees coming in. Press them away. Last two, inhale. Exhale up and inhale. Exhale up. Now come back to that tabletop position and just place your hands on your hips for a moment. I want you to be aware that your pelvis is in neutral or imprint. You just want to make sure you're not arching your back. And then from here, you're going to open the knees, keeping your toes together. So you're making a diamond shape. And then you're going to bring them back. You're going to open and bring them back. Open and back and open and back. Now bring your arms up in the air. You're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to lift up and open the knees, reaching through. Inhale, you're going to come back, knees together. So exhale, lift, reaching through. Inhale, come back. Exhale, lift. It's like you're trying to reach through that space. And back. Exhale, lift. And back. One more of these. Exhale, lift. And back. Now open the legs up so you've got that diamond shape. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to exhale, lifting up once again, but this time you're going to extend the legs. So you get that, oh, did you hear that? My hip clicked. And then you're going to come back. This time you can reach your arms overhead. We're going to make it a bigger movement. So exhale to lift. Inhale to come back. Exhale to lift. Inhale to come back. Exhale to lift. Inhale to come back. And exhale to lift. Inhale to come back. Circle the arms out to the side. Bring your knees together and take your legs down. Slide your left leg along the floor and bring your right leg up. So what we want to do here is extend that leg as much as you're able to. If you can straighten it, you're going to straighten it. And you're going to just take the leg across the body without the pelvis moving. So this is the stretchy bit. It sounds very technical, doesn't it? Stretching there and bring the leg back. And now take it out to the side, keeping your pelvis still. And bring it back. Again, over and center and out and center. So we're having to use our core to keep our pelvis from rolling with the leg. Out and back. Over and center. Out and back. And over and center and out and back. Now we're going to let the pelvis go. So you're going to take the leg over, your pelvis is going to lift. So you feel that lovely stretch. Now sweep the leg around, making a nice big circle out to the side and up. And again, over, let your spine go with the movement and around. Over and around. Over and around and over and around. Now you're going to go back the other way. So take the leg out to the side, down, and then over. Let that spine move. Out, down, over and up. Out, down, over and up. Out, down, over and up and out, down, over and up. Now let's take hold of that leg and let's just have a little stretch of that hamstring. So drawing that leg towards you. Bending your left leg. Now place your right ankle across that left knee. You can stay here pressing out on that right knee, or you can lift your left leg up and draw the leg in towards you and then press into that right knee with your elbows. You can feel that stretch in the hip. Well done. Let's slide that right leg away. Bring the left leg up. Take the arms back out to the side. Just check where your pelvis is. Now we're going to keep that pelvis nice and still. And we're going to take our our left leg over to the right. And back to center. And out to the side. And back to center. So you go as far as you can without your pelvis moving. So this is much more about just stretching out through those muscles of the inner outer thigh. Center and out and center. Across, center and out and center. Last time, across, center and out and center. Now we go across, but we let the pelvis go. So we're getting that lovely movement through the spine, circling down, out to the side and up. Across, sweep it down, out and up. Across, sweep it down, out and up. Across, down and up. One more time. Across, down and up. Let's go back the other way. Take it out, down, across and up. So feel that lovely freedom in the spine as you do this now. So this is to mobilize the joints of the spine. Good. 2 more. Well done. Counting up, taking hold of that leg wherever you can reach. If you're not able to straighten the leg, you're working on getting it a little straighter. If it is straight, you're working on getting a little bit more stretch into it. Well done. Bending your right leg. Let's place that left ankle across the right knee, either staying there and pressing out, or if you wish, hands around your right thigh, lifting up and pulling that right thigh towards you, adding some pressure if you want by pressing into your left leg with your elbow. Well done. Let's unravel those legs, bring them into tabletop, hands underneath. Okay, and we're going to drop the feet down a little. And I want you to think of pressing your thighs away, lifting your head and trying to bring yourself up into a little balance there. Once you're at the top, shoulders are back and down. Taking a breath in. You're going to exhale, scoop the tummy muscles in and slowly move down through the spine. So this is our teaser prep. Okay, and you can bring the head all the way down, bring the knees in for a moment. So think of knees pressing away and then lift the head, pull your abdominals in and try and bring yourself up, drawing the shoulders down. Good. Scooping the tummy muscles in, coming back. We're just going to come up one more time and stay up on this one. So pressing the knees in and then out they go. Head lifts. We're bringing ourselves up. Draw the tummy muscles in, draw the shoulders back and down, and just see if you can take your arms away. You want to progress it, see if you can extend the legs. Well done, and come down. Very good. All right, so from there, let's have our feet down in front. We're going to do one sitting exercise. So we've got our feet just inside the mat, arms out to the side. Think of pulling the ribs in here, pulling the tummy muscles in here. All right, and from there, we're going to rotate to our right. Bring that arm across and then reach forward towards your foot, to the outside of your foot, coming down into a little stretch. You can bend the knees, all right, but you want to keep both sit bones on your mat. Then you're going to unravel that spine and bring yourself back to the center. Going the other way, we're going to rotate. And then you're going to reach to the outside of that foot, head down, find that stretch, come back up and center, other way, over, and reaching down, good, lifting up and center, over, reaching down, good, lifting up and center. Well done. From there, coming onto your side. So we're bending our bottom leg. We've got our top leg reaching out, tummy muscles in, elbow pretty much, if you can see, under your shoulder. Take the arm out. Now you're going to breathe in, pressing into that elbow to lift up. You're going to exhale, take that arm over. So you're trying to lift even more. Inhale back, exhale, lower down. So breathing into lift, exhale over, inhale up and lower down. And one more lift and over and up and lower down. Now you're going to come back up and over. You're going to just turn that foot of the outstretched leg, and then you're going to slide the other leg out, and you're going to see if you can hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come down. Bend that bottom leg, lift yourself up. Take the hand here. We're going to stretch this way. Good. come back, and stretch the other way. Well done, and come up. Let's go on to the other side. Same idea. So bottom leg is bent, top leg is stretched out, the toe is pointed to start with, and looking down your body, think of a line from your hip all the way to your big toe. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Breathing in, we're lifting up. Breathing out, we're going over. Inhale, and exhale, lower down. Deep breath in, and over, and lifting up, and lower down. Deep breath in, and over, lifting up, and lower down. So checking your alignment now. All right, we're going to lift up, and we're going to turn that outstretched leg, the foot down. All right, so you've got some stability. Take the arm over and now slide the underneath leg in front. See, we're holding it here for 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come down, bending both legs, push yourself up, and then you're going to stretch this way and lift, and stretch the other way. And down, and now onto your front. All right, so from here, let's have our arms bent, taking your elbows out to the edges of your mat, tucking your chin slightly. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to breathe out, lifting up onto the bottom of our ribs, and then lowering down. Deep breath in. Breathing out, draw the tummy muscles in, lifting up and lowering down. And deep breath in. Exhale, lifting up and lowering down. Now bring your left hand under your forehead, bend your right leg and reach around, taking hold of the foot. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, press that foot away and find that stretch in the front of the leg and hip there. Good. And gently lowering down, releasing that foot and changing sides. Head down, deep breath in, exhale, pressing up. Inhale and exhale down. Now hold on to that foot. I want you to reach around and grab your right foot as well. So now we're holding both. Taking a breath in, breathe out, press your feet away and up. So we've got that big stretch through the body. And coming down. Deep breath in. Exhale, pressing up. Inhale, coming down. And last one. Exhale, pressing up. And inhale, coming down. Release the feet, hands underneath your shoulders. Come on up into a kneeling position. Let's give that spine some release. So draw the tummy muscles in, tucking under, sitting back on your heels, and keep that tuck under there. And then stay there and send your tailbone out the other way. Send your head out the opposite direction. So you've got that lovely extension, keeping those shoulders drawn down. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale back. And exhale, tuck under. Inhale back and come back up. And our last exercise now, we're just going to do the press ups in this position. So staying in this position, think of your elbows going back, tummy in, and now bring your weight forward for a tricep press up, going down towards the floor and pressing up. Inhale, lower and up, lower and up, lower and up. Last one, lower and up. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up. Think of pushing the weight back towards the feet, stretching out those shoulders, and then from there lower those heels down. Lovely stretch through the calf muscles there. Pressing that chest towards the legs and then walking the hands back towards the feet. Taking a deep breath in as you bend your knees. Breathe out and slowly unravel that spine all the way up to standing. Take a deep breath in here, lift your arms up. Breathing out, big stretch out to the side. And you are done for today, everyone. So thank you so much for watching. Please do press the thumbs up button and please do subscribe if you haven't already. And just a quick reminder that I teach a live session every Monday and every Friday. So do pop in and see me live if you can. And thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and have a lovely day. Okay, everyone, well done. I am still here because we are on the live. So I do hope you enjoyed this session today. Let me know what you thought. I'm hoping, I know lots of you have done the 7 days of Pilates, so I'm hoping that you're feeling that you're back into your well-being and your movement. It's been lovely to have you here. We had about, I'm just looking at the numbers, I think we had about 120 people today joining us, so really, really good turnout, so well done all of you. Let me just focus so you can see me, there we go. All right, so I'm going to pop straight onto the chat. I know it's quite chilly out there. I've actually got my heating on full and I'm still absolutely freezing. You probably can't see out the window, but there's actually snow out in our garden at the moment, so it is rather chilly. Anyway, lovely to see you all. A little reminder for everyone, if you're new to the channel, by the way, welcome to class. I always do a chat after my live stream, so if you have any questions about your exercises or how to do an exercise or how to adapt an exercise according to what's going on in your body at the moment, do come in, pop in the chat and send a message. Even if you can't do the workout, put a question in the chat, because this is the best time for me to give you a quick, direct answer. I do read your messages, but I'm getting about, on average, I think I get about 700 messages a week. And it's really hard to, as you can imagine, I just can't answer them all anymore, but I do my best to try and spend half an hour a day going through comments from all different videos and trying to sort of get back to people where I can. So if you have a burning question and you need an answer, this is the best time to get that question in and for me to give you a reply, all right? So lovely to see you today. Yvonne Thor, welcome back, Yvonne. I say welcome back. I know you haven't gone anywhere, but you are top in the chat today, #1 on the chat, so well done. And the first person to donate, so well done, Yvonne, and thank you, as always, for your donation. Second in today was Carlin Holgren, who's up very early. Hello, Carlin. Lovely to see you. Carlin is in a very snowy Atlanta today, and it's not normal for you. Okay, good to know, because I have no idea what your weather's like in Atlanta. So I hope you're staying nice and warm, Carlin, and thank you for your donation today. Second in today. Thank you very much indeed. Marion Wilk, lovely Marion, who's in Germany. Hi, Marion. Lovely to see you. Marion says, good morning, Rachelettes and Kerwin. Sun is shining, but it is frosty. Oh, so it's cold over in Germany as well. So Marion's asked for a link for my t-shirt, so I can see Cohen has put it there. Yes, if any of you want a Girl with a Pilates Mat t-shirt, I currently have 4 available. You can see the link there. They're made of beautiful cotton. I will try and wear one next time. I've got to get myself together on all of that stuff. I've honestly had such a busy January. I'm a bit behind in all my regular things, but I have a Girl with the Pilates Mats t-shirt. I have a white vest, I have a pink t-shirt, and I have a blue. The blue is currently the most popular. It's a V-neck short sleeve t-shirt. You can see them directly through that link on my store, which is on my website, which is rachellawrencepilates.com. It's a good time to buy yourself a t-shirt. I always think if you buy yourself a new piece of clothing for your workout, it somehow helps motivate you and realize how special that time is. And that's something I really love you to think about, is this is a really special time. This is the time where you are looking after yourself. You're putting yourself first, your health, your well-being, and that is a priority, all right? Because if you're not well, how can you look after anyone else in your life who's around you, be it that friends, children, grandchildren, family, all right? So always remember, this is a precious time, this time you give yourself for your fitness, and I think having something nice to wear when you do it makes it all the more special. It's like you're treating yourself, you're reminding yourself that you do matter and you are important and your health is really important in the long term. And the best way to stay healthy for life is to try and maintain that well-being and that fitness schedule. And it doesn't have to be really hard and painful. As you know, you can work out with me. We do work hard. We did work hard today, but we're not punishing ourselves. We are moving with intention. Yeah, we are conditioning the body. We are building our strength through slow, consistent exercise. All right, so never forget how important this time is for you. Okay, so going on, good morning to Angie Sharp. Morning, Angie, lovely to see you. You've just done your 20 minutes cardio. Well done, Angie. So you were nice and warm, very good. And thank you for that reminder, Angie. I put out a cardio session this week. It went out on Wednesday, so you'll see that high up in the channel. It's actually my second most popular workout that I've done over the last month. It's cardio, but there's no jumping. So if you're someone that doesn't like jumping, this will really raise your heart rate, but there is no jumping involved. I'm going to have another cardio session coming out next Wednesday that will involve jumping. Really good fun one. So look out for that if you are a cardio fan. Good morning to Carla La Bombard. Hello, Carla. How is the weather with you? I know you're up early as well over in the States. You're in Long Island, I believe, aren't you? I hope you are well. Thank you for your lovely message. I'm really glad you enjoyed the class, Carla. Much appreciated your feedback there. We've got Sally Lucas. Good morning to you, Sally. Sally says, good morning, Rachel Cohen, Boo and the Rachelettes from snowy Coloma, MI. What's MI? Michigan? Is that Michigan? Sorry, I'm not very well acquainted with all the states. I think it might be Michigan. Let me know, Sally, if you're still watching. Sally has a question. And the question is, Rachel, do you have any suggestions on what to help with muscle knots? Thank you. Okay, yes, I have lots of options actually for you, Sally. So I'm just looking for one of them. It's always you can't find it when you're looking for it. Okay, so one option for knots is to get a ball. And you can use, I'm just looking around because I have various options. This was actually sent to me by a company called Cork Space. So it's solid cord, it's quite hard, but you could use a tennis ball as an option. When I was a ballerina or ballet dancer, We used to use a golf ball, but that's really punishing. So I don't recommend that now. Although my husband does use one, but I prefer this kind of size ball, which is pretty much the size of a tennis ball. And I would start when you've got knots, because they're very uncomfortable, aren't they, and painful, Sally. You want to start with something that's a little bit softer than this. But essentially, depending on where your knot is, you place the ball. So let's say the knot is here on my arm. You place the ball on where the knot is, palm of the hand on it, and then you basically just start working around it. In fact, I am a little bit knotty there. And then you just start working around it and then into it. And it is very I can feel that's a little bit sore. That's probably from the press-ups I've been doing this week. But that is a really nice way to release muscles. I actually have on my channel, on this channel, a video which is called, I think it's called Trigger Point Massage, where I use a ball. It's a ball like this, different colour, but same idea. And that will take you through all the usual places that I notice people have knots, and it will show you how to undo them. So we work on, for example, piriformis around here, which releases a pain in the lower back. We work in here, which works on your hip flexors. So if you're someone that needs some therapeutic release in your muscles, do check out that video. If you can't find it, Sally, send me a message and I will do the link for you. But I'm pretty sure I called it Trigger Point Massage with a ball. All right, so that's what I would recommend. Your other option is, of course, there's a foam roller. I don't know if you have a foam roller, but that also can work really well. So that's your other option. So let me know what you think of that, Sally. Good morning to Leslie Matten, who says, good morning all. It was a cold walk to and from my local class this morning. As usual, I'm going to do this tomorrow. My Ko-fi subscription seems to have cancelled itself. Not sure why, so I have tried again. Thank you, Leslie. I think maybe sometime, I'm not quite sure why that happens, but you can just go back on and resubscribe to Ko-fi. Anyone watching who doesn't know what Ko-fi is is my creator page. It's separate from YouTube, but it's a place where you can join, subscribe, and you pay a small donation, and that money goes towards maintaining all of this. You can't actually see this, but I've got lights here, light there, camera, broadcasting unit, all of which is very expensive. And it's all come from your very kind donations over the last 4 years since I started doing these lives during COVID. So thank you, Leslie. I hope that works out. Any problems, again, send us a message and we'll try and help you. Kerwin Hack, who everyone can see on the chat there in blue, is my husband, if you didn't know. He's the technical genius. I don't know anything about tech. Anything tech related, he's your man. All right, so if you have a tech problem, you can also pop that in the chat. And if he's online, he will basically respond to you. Munira Ali, hello to you, Munira. Good morning, lovely to see you. Angie Sharp says, thank you, Rachel, enjoyed that. Really glad to hear that, Angie. Elsa Elwine says, great, thank you. You're very welcome, Elsa. Lovely to see you. And Papa says, thank you. I managed the teaser prep, but not the mermaid. That's okay. Teaser prep is a hard exercise, Anne, so well done. And the mermaid does rely on a lot of mobility, doesn't it, in the hip area. So don't worry, that will improve in time. You just take your time with all of that. Kerry Ward says, that felt lovely after 9 holes of golf this morning in freezing weather. I needed the stretches. My goodness, Kerry, you're a brave, brave woman going out in the playing golf early in the morning in this cold weather. Well done, though. I think you've had a thoroughly good workout today, haven't you? Glad the stretches helped you. Hello to Michelle Cooper, who says, thanks so much, Rachel. I've been following you for over a year now, but this is my first live. Welcome to the live, Michelle. I have a question. I have a herniated disc. Are there any exercises I should avoid? Yes. We did some of them today, actually, Michelle. Don't know how you felt today. And it can sometimes depend on your how herniated your disc is. But essentially, with a herniated disc, you want to avoid flexing, excuse me, flexing the spine. So that's the spine going this way, but you want to increase movements of the spine going this way. So for example, really good for you is any movements where you're going in this direction, because this creates space between the vertebra, and when you create that space, that herniated disc has got room to breathe. It takes the pressure off, because obviously a herniated disc is a disc that has come out one way or another, is popping out of alignment between the vertebra. Sometimes it can be pressing on a nerve, sciatic nerve, particularly when it's in this area, can be very, very uncomfortable. So any movements, back extension, all this stuff is great for you. What you want to avoid and be really aware of if you feel it and if it's painful is the movements where we are really exaggerating the flexion. Yeah, so unfortunately there are a lot of those movements in Pilates, but I do have quite a lot of workouts now on the channel that are for herniated discs or people who can't flex, which also includes people who've got osteoporosis. Similarly, they can't flex either. It's not a good idea. So for example, we would do traditional Pilates, would come back this way, engaging the core and coming up. But if you've got a herniated disc, you can work the core just as well by coming back with a straight back and lifting up. But essentially, you want to avoid this movement, the flexing of the spine, all right? So sometimes you need to adapt the exercises, and you can adapt most of the Pilates exercises to do that. So do check out my videos where it says no flexing or safe for disc issues. I've got quite a few that say that in the title, Michelle, so do check those out. Rita O'Hare, thank you very much for your donation. That is your first super sticker on the live stream, so thank you very much. I don't know if I've pronounced your name right, Rita. Is it O'Hare or O'Hare? But thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate that. Hello to Imelda Bradley, who says, lovely class. Thank you. You're very welcome, Imelda. Michelle Cooper, thank you very much for your donation. Michelle, much appreciated. And that was your first super sticker. Well done, Michelle. And that really does help. So I so appreciate your donations. Please don't think any of you who I know donate to me regularly on Ko-fi as well, that I don't appreciate you all. You know I do. And things have got busier on the channel, particularly this time of year, because everyone suddenly decides it's January, I've got to get my fitness going. And so at the moment, there's a flood of messages and things coming in. So I'm doing my best to keep up with as many people as I'm able to. Diane McFadden, good morning to you, Diane. Lovely to see you here. Diane says, good morning. I enjoyed that stretching, but always find I'm stiffer on a cold, frosty morning, in particular the mermaid stretch. Yeah, I get that, Diane. Me too. Totally agree. It's always harder to stretch when your body is cold and stiff and the atmosphere is cold. So yes, it's a matter of just taking it easy. That's why today was very much a mixed ability session, because I appreciate for a lot of people at the moment it is very, very cold. So that's why we did our lovely mix today. Sue Wood, good morning to you, Sue, who says, thank you, Rachel, great session as always, but couldn't hold both feet at the end, one to work on. That's okay, yep. You can work on that. If you want to adapt that one, Sue, You can use a band around your feet behind you and do it that way, or you know, like a yoga belt, that kind of thing. Some people use that if they can't quite reach the foot, but it sounds like if you could reach them one at a time, it might be your shoulders that needed the stretch, because that's a very deep stretch of the shoulders as well, that the boat, it's called in yoga. We call it, I've forgotten what we call it now, rocking. We call it rocking in Pilates, but it is quite a big exercise. But well done for doing it. Carol Neath, hi Carol, thank you very much for your donation today. Lovely to see you there as always, and your drop the mic emoji, love it. Yvonne Thought says that was definitely a good stretching workout. Oh, I'm really glad you enjoyed that, Yvonne. Karen says, love your videos, Rachel. I couldn't spend a day now without doing one of your classes. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Karen, thank you. What a lovely, lovely message. That is wonderful. And I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you. And I'm so happy to hear that you enjoy starting your day with me, because that's what I want. I want people to feel happy and light and joyful, yeah, to enjoy their life. So thank you for sharing that, Karen. Jeanette says, and just when we think your classes couldn't be any better, here we have another brilliant one. Loved it and needed the hip crease flex at the end. Big thank you to you and Karen. Well, thank you, Jeanette. I'm really delighted that you enjoyed today's session. You know me, I always do the best I can for you. That's never going to change. I will always do my best to help you all. So thank you very much for sharing that. And you guys, I want you to know that when I read things like this, you're really helping me as well. So it's a win-win for us all, because I love sharing my knowledge with you and helping all of you. And the feedback you give me, it just fills me with joy to know that it's making your life a little better, a little easier. You know, so thank you so much. Carla Lombard says, thank you, Karen. I don't know why I couldn't find on the community page. Have a nice weekend. Okay, Carla, not sure what that is, but hopefully we'll get that sorted for you. Delia Hart says, morning, Rachel and buddies. Thank you for the wonderful stretch. It's always so beneficial for our bodies. I've changed my profile picture at last. Oh, okay. I hope everyone is keeping safe in this wild weather. Yeah, we really are dealing with climate change, aren't we? Because you've got the dreadful, we've seen it on the news over here, fires going on in Los Angeles. And this side of the world, we've got floods all over the UK, particularly up north, very, very bad. People have lost their homes, leaving their homes, their cars, etc. And we've got snow down here. It is quite scary, actually, what's going on at the moment with the weather. We've just got to really try and take care of each other, haven't we, through all of this. Sandy McClure, hello Sandy. Thank you so much, Sandy, for your donation. Wonderful to see you here with us today. Delia Hart says, oh, and thanks for the cardio session. I'm indeed a cardio fan, and I did it both Wednesday and Thursday. Yes. I shall look forward to next week's session. How often do you recommend doing the cardio a week for weight loss? So cardio, I think it depends. I'm very reticent to give too direct a prescription for your exercise. I think there's so many things that we have to take into consideration. Cardio alone will not make a huge difference to your weight loss. Cardio is more about your cardiovascular health. So yes, you will burn up energy when you're doing cardio because you get out of breath, but think the cardio is about healthy breath work, healthy lungs, healthy circulation, healthy heart. I always say, Delia, there's no problem. If the cardio works for you and you enjoy it, you could do it 3-4 times a week, no problem. And it will make a difference. But the biggest difference, and obviously a lot depends on your age as well and your lifestyle, but the biggest difference will always come when you combine movement with good nutrition. And that is the key thing. And the biggest thing for, in terms of weight loss for nutrition that I have seen in everything I've read, and I've read and listened to a lot of podcasts, is reducing your sugar intake and your intake of processed foods. So eating as naturally as possible, or eating something as close to its natural state as possible, I think is a really good way of explaining it. So, you know, rather than sort of getting a ready-made meal, you know, cook your own vegetables, cook your own protein, whatever choice of protein it is, have half your plate vegetables, you know, that kind of stuff. That's the sort of thing that we do. If you're interested, Delia, Kerwin and I, we both started the keto green way of eating about, well, it's going over 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago now. And we both lost a lot of weight with that, and the weight has stayed off. And that's a combination of fasting every day. So we fast between 8 in the evening, and we don't eat solid food until around lunchtime the next day. And there's some very, very good scientists and doctors that talk about this. So it's not a fad thing. We've been very careful how we do it, how we got to this point. So we did it very slowly. We did it by eating slightly earlier in the evening, slightly later in the morning. So we're expanding the space between one meal and another. And that gives your body time to heal, time to digest. I think that's, for me, and I know Cohen would say the same, it's been a total game changer for our health. And you know, we're both in our 60s. I'm 60, Cohen's 61. So we are both at that point where we really are aware of wanting to keep our health. So if you're interested, Delia, have a look at Keto Green. It's a book you can buy on Amazon. You can probably get it in your local library or order it through your library. And it's got some really interesting information in there. It's written by a lady called Dr. Anna Quebecer, an American doctor and hormone specialist. And it's been really, really good. We do most of her recipes for lunch or dinner now as well. Really tasty, but feel really healthy. So I think that's definitely something to consider as well. Long answer to you, Delia. But what I was going to finish with is, if you enjoy cardio, there is nothing wrong with you doing it 3 to 4 times a week. You know, you could do it once, or if you love it, do it as many times as you enjoy it, as long as you don't start feeling injured in any way. I mean, that one has no jumping, the one I did this week, so it's not really any way you can injure yourself with that. So yeah, if you enjoy it, just keep doing it. But think of your goal for weight loss as not how many cardio workouts. You've got to address your food as well. And I'm saying that with kindness, Delia. It's really the combination of the two. Stephanie Langton, hello to you, Stephanie. Stephanie says, great session, even if I'm out of path, but that's due to asthma and sinus issues and unpacking my Tesco's delivery. I hear you, Stephanie. We get our online delivery on Friday evenings. I know exactly what you mean. It's very cold out there. Roll-ups much better today. And the 7-day challenge helped that. Wonderful to hear, Stephanie. And yeah, with your asthma and your sinus issues, I totally get how difficult that is. It might be good for you, Stephanie, to check out my breathing video. I have a 5-minute, well, I have 2 5-minute breathing videos. One is how to do the Pilates breathing, and the second one is just 5 minutes of guided breathing. But I found the breath work very, very helpful for people I've worked with who have asthma, because it's about expanding your lungs. And often people who are asthmatic are very tight in the muscles around their rib cage. And so what happens is, naturally, because of the asthma, the body's trying to protect itself. So you get quite tense in your rib cage. And the tenser the ribs get, the less able they are to expand expand with the breath and allow those lungs to expand and take in the oxygen. So it might be quite nice to do something like that, Stephanie, and see how that feels for you, because you can really kind of just work on your breathing and your sinuses. It's a really good way to do that. And it's very relaxing as well. You just do it sitting in a chair for 5 minutes. All right, and there's some nice little tinkly music as well. So all good. So do check that out if you want to. Okay, I can see my lovely husband's been posting links to the videos we've been talking about, so thank you for that. Okay, so Carla, I can see you're talking to Cohen about the newsletter, and there's a little link there to look at what's going on in Ko-fi as well. If you want to sign up to my newsletter, just go onto my website and the pop-up screen will show you how to do that. Sarah Everwich, hello to you, Sarah. Lovely to see you. Sarah says, thanks for the class, Rachel, and for the tips about treating muscle knots. And thanks for the link, Kerwin. You're very, very welcome. Anne Ali says, morning, Rachel. Sorry for joining late, but I'm going to do this after the live streaming. Have a relaxing and great weekend. Love you all. We love you too, Anne. Thank you very much indeed. Just also to let you know, I will be starting the playlist soon, but not this week, just because I've actually got friends staying and we've got quite a busy household at the moment. But remember, I will be back live on Monday. So Monday at 4 p.m. UK time will be my next live session. And of course, if you can't make it live, it's immediately uploaded to the channel, so you can do it anytime after 4 on Monday. Lovely. Okay, Stephanie, you got your puff back. Great. You've enjoyed this session and you've noticed your progress. Brilliant. I'll do the cardio when the asthma has improved. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, and hello to Peroshka Zermai. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but hello, and thank you so much for your donation. It's lovely to hear from you. I really hope you enjoyed the class today. Hello to Martin de Kerpel, who says, loved it. I was a little late because I was defrosting my car. Yeah, I've got to do that. I've got to get all the ice off my car this morning. The tension in my groin is going now, lifting up from the teaser. Works with a little rocking. Yeah, that's perfect, Martine, and ideal. That's why we were talking about, I was talking about pressing your legs away, because that can help you if you've got some stiffness in your back, or also if your abdominals are proving to be a little challenge. I love the leg circles. Oh, you hit your cat. Yes, I had to be aware of Boo not touching the dog while I was doing my leg circles. So there we go. And Jasmine, hello Jasmine. Jasmine, who's in Sussex, says, hi Rachel, thanks for all the advice today. Have you heard of the irisin hormone that helps you lose weight? No, I haven't, Jasmine, but I will have a look at that and do some research. So maybe I can talk to you about it next time. I know for me that I have tried in my lifetime lots of different ways to lose weight. I don't worry about it anymore. But of course, being a professional dancer, one of the things you were constantly monitored for was your weight. It was a dreadful way to treat people. And I'm so anti that now, which is why I'm very hesitant about talking about weight loss. Because I think, number one, you need to feel comfortable up here, happy in mind, happy in body. And I think weight loss, as I said earlier, I'm going to say it one more time, it's a mix of good nutrition and exercise. The nutrition makes the biggest difference, but the exercise is what keeps your body healthy. You need to exercise. It's very important to exercise, but I would prefer that people don't see exercise as the way to lose weight, but see exercise as the way to feel good in your body. Yeah, and the weight loss is kind of another thing, and there's lots of things, I think, for women, there's lots of other things tied up with that. How you feel about yourself, your body, your mental attitude to yourself. I know that speaking for myself, I had a lot of issues with my attitude to myself, which was why I used to eat certain things that really weren't very good for me. And I think I've done a lot of work on my mental health as well as my physical health. And now in my 60s, I think I'm probably as fit and healthy mentally and physically as I can possibly be. And my intention is to keep going with that, and hopefully keep living a long, healthy, happy life. That's the plan. So there we are. Stephanie, yes, please do try the breathing sessions and let me know how you get on. Ruth Enright, hello Ruth, lovely to see you today, who says, good morning all, I am still doing the 7-day challenge. I started late. On day 5, we'll do this session when completed. Perfect, Ruth, and yes, no issue with that at all. The whole point of the 7-day challenge for everyone is you do it when you feel ready, or will you come back and do it again when you feel you want a little reset, because it's just those 20 minutes. But the idea of it doing it 7 days on the go is it gets you back into the habit of taking care of yourself, getting up, doing some exercise, or finding that point in your day where you're going to do your well-being, your exercise. All right, so well done, Ruth. Enjoy the rest of the challenge. Oriental Rose says, I believe you are being monitored in dancing. I get it too. Yep. So it's something we have to be really careful with, Jasmine, is not letting it affect us up here. All right. Really, really important. It's about taking care of our minds and our bodies. And on that note, my lovely Rachelettes, my lovely friends, today is done. I will be back on Monday, 4 p.m. UK time, and that's with our next live. I haven't even worked out what it's going to be yet, but I'll be working on that later today. All right, so take care of yourselves, stay warm, and I will see you on Monday. Until then, lots of love. Bye for now.